When will they ever learn? It appears that Bob Dylan may have got it right in the 60s when he created the iconic lyrics for Blowin' in the Wind. How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just cannot see? How many times can a man close his ears before he can hear people cry? It may always have been somewhat that way, but today it appears to be happening in spades. Well, if you could doubt or question that the Hamas attack on Israel was horrific and cruel. However, the essential question that many individuals seem not to want to question is that does one good genocide attack deserve an apparently worse one? Well, Israel states that 1,400 civilians were killed, and as of today, over 12,000 Palestinians. They were well over half being innocent women and children that have died as a result of the ongoing Israeli onslaught. Over 2/3 of Gaza's population has been displaced from their homes. Israeli Premier Netanyahu likes to frame the reason for the vengeful attack on the Gaza population as essential to the freedom of Israel and the elimination of Hamas. Bullshit. The southern border with Gaza has been secured for years without the fact that Premier Netanyahu fell asleep at the switch while being too busy defending his effort to diminish the Justice Department in his country, to take notice of warnings by his subordinates of the imminent attack planned by Hamas. The innocent Israeli civilian victims were all heard screaming, "Where are the soldiers? Where are the police?" To this day, Netanyahu has yet to acknowledge that his actions or inactions had played any part in the disaster at the Gaza border. His avowal to take overwhelming vengeance on the Hamas and the unfortunate Palestinians, of course, helped to avert attention from his part in the disaster, but which will, of course, most likely create an increased animosity and hatred towards Israel in the future by Palestinians, mostly Arabs and the rest of the world. Rather than eliminate the Hamas, while most of them will have fled to surrounding Arab nations, as some already have, the Israelis will have to deal with an even more hateful occupied Palestinian neighbor, including many that have lost relatives during the Israeli onslaught. So far, it appears that Netanyahu and the Israelis have not been able to offer a plan for governing Gaza after the war. It appears that only when the Israelis may finally end their 70-year occupation of the Palestinian land and agree to the two-state plan urged by their own allies, including the United States and most all others, can there be any hope for an end to the violence. When will they ever learn? Thank you.